A study done in 2018 found that lesbian women orgasm almost 20% more than straight women. That discrepancy between lesbian women orgasming and straight women orgasming is known as the orgasm gap. It can also be referred to the gap between men orgasming, which is all the time, and women orgasming, which is never. A part of that discrepancy between the lesbian and straight woman can be due to how fast we men shoot our guns. And by shooting our guns, I mean coming out the dick. That's right, we're gonna get unrestricted in this YouTube video. God, I can't wait for it to get demonetized. And before you ask, I don't have enough subscribers to even be monetized, so I don't care. According to researchers from India, it takes almost 14 minutes for a woman to orgasm. Men, on average, to last 5 minutes in bed, leaving an 8-minute orgasm gap between men and women. All these studies will be linked below so you can read through the fun details yourself. My question here is, what can us men do to help the women orgasm? I mean, it's not like I can just pull up my phone, and have like an app that teaches me how to orgasm longer, right? Well, wait, there is an app. It's called Stamena, longer lasting sex. Now, the question I have is, does this app work in increasing your sex time, which will help pleasure the ladies? There's only one way to find out. What's going on, everybody? My name is Jack Jenkins. I do challenges within the realm of self-improvement. I'm putting down my phone, by the way. I don't want to hold it the whole video. Ugh. I do challenges within the realm of self-improvement, and today I will try to last longer in bed with the Stamena app. I will be doing it every day for 30 days. It's time to become a better man who can last longer in bed.
For self-improvement, crafts, and fitness games, go ahead and turn on YouTube and watch Jack.
The Stamena application is focused on 2 different exercises, the Kegel and the reverse Kegel. Some people pronounce it Kegel. I say Kegel. Tomato. If I'm wrong, just leave a comment below. These movements work out the pelvic floor muscles located between the coccyx and the pubic bone. These muscles are prevalent in both men and women, so it's not just a man thing. You guys can do this too, and it provides different benefits for each. For both males and females, they help support the bladder, urethra, and of course the anus. Gotta help you poop. They also control how we urinate, and we blast out those butt bombs. And by butt bombs, I mean farts, and butt bombs are actually the exact medical term, by the way. As you can tell, I'm a very mature, almost 30-year-old man. In women, they help support delivery and childbirth and control the vaginal muscles. However, for us men, it supports the prostate and helps you get and maintain an erection. To please your partner, exercising the pelvic floor muscles is important to get an erection that is stronger than concrete and will last longer than the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League. It's still on my to-do watch list, by the way. Ask me in the comments below. Just let me ask them, and I'll let you know my thoughts on the Snyder cut. I'm going to watch it today after this video. Now that we know what these muscles do, let's get back to the exercises. First, the Kegel will contract the muscles as you would with a bicep curl. The app tells you how to do the exercise perfectly. The motion of the exercises can be found by stopping yourself midstream during urination for just a second. Not any longer, because that can be really bad. That motion, that kind of like, how to describe it, like squeezing kind of motion, is like the Kegel exercise I'm basically doing right now. It's just like a squeeze. Just try and squeeze like your penis, but not penis. It's a weird feeling. You just need to do it like this, like bam, bam, bam. Yeah, just stop yourself from peeing. And that motion is basically the Kegel. The reverse Kegel, also known as the pelvic floor relaxation, is the opposite motion of the Kegel. You are lengthening the muscle like you would like stretching out your arm. Ugh, that feels good. Ugh. You know how you will lose flexibility in your arms or other muscles if you don't stretch? Well, the same applies to your pelvic floor muscle. To do this, try to like push out like a few more drops of urine after you use the bathroom. You know, stopping it's like that squeezing, pushing out is kind of like that. Pushing, relaxation. I don't know, it feels like you're trying to pulsate your penis is the best way I can say it. That kind of stretching motion is the reverse Kegel. Both these exercises need to be done in conjunction to strengthen your erection, make you less likely to climax soon, and more. Even outside of the realm of sex, doctors recommend Kegels for like urinary incontinence. If you're a woman, then they recommend doing it during pregnancy for assistance, and so much more. So, I mean, even if you don't have a penis, or even if you don't care, even though you're like a sex god who can last like 40 minutes, you should probably still be doing Kegel exercises just because you need to kind of work out that muscle. You know, doctors recommend it. They mostly recommend it when you're older. Why not start when you're in your 20s or 30s, you know? Give it a try. The Kegel and reverse Kegel are all the moves you need to do within this application. With the knowledge of the muscles and the two exercises you'll be doing, I set out with the start of my experiments. Here's where it gets fun. Afterwards, I'm going to go ahead and get into the software itself, be sure of showing off my results. My goal was to last longer in bed in general. So, to test that out, I started a stopwatch and went down to business. I recorded before doing the Stamena app and after I did the app. Before the Stamena app, I lasted 8 minutes and 23 seconds. And that's not including foreplay or, fellatio or anything like that. I usually say that my wife starts out on top, and then I go on top to finish. That's kind of like the standard, and that's what I decided to stick with this experiment. That falls above the average 5 minutes, but below the 14-minute mark that women need to finish. And I'm not going to give too many details away, but she's, happy with the performance time, but I'm not. I wish I could be longer. Before I started talking about the app, I will also say that I have never done any Kegel exercises with any regularity before this challenge. So my muscles are definitely weak. I hope to see some significant improvements, which I will discuss later. I will use the Stamena app daily for around 30 days to check and see if I have any improvements. I have off every 6 days in my schedule, so I can actually live my life without trying to do all these YouTube video challenges. So I will have only to be doing like 26 days of Stamena app with a break every 6 days. I've looked online and I get conflicting results whether you should do the Kegel exercise every day or every other day. So I guess it's really up to you and your research. I will show my sheet outline at the end of the video when it's completely filled out. Again, you can also download the template yourself by the Stamena app and give it a try. I recommend you guys do all of my challenges to see if you can improve yourself. With our experiment outlined, let's get to the application. Once you open Stamena up, you can select Start Workout to begin. Once you do, a circle will appear in the middle, filling up with red. That is your timer to hold or push or whatever thing you're trying to do. So you get that timer, hold, release, hold, release. Once it goes gray, you get to relax and you prepare yourself for the next one. The middle will show how many reps you have left within your set. Each set will be signifying based on long, medium, or short, which signifies the time you have to hold each one. So long would be, for example, 8 seconds. You had to hold your Kegel for 8 seconds. Medium would be for 6 seconds. And short would be for 3 seconds, kind of like a pulsate. Once you get through 3 sets on each Kegel, you switch to 3 sets of the reverse Kegel. These sets are visualized by the segmented circle outside of your timer circle. By the way, as a side note, I'm switching back and forth between Kegel and Kegel just to see if it pisses anyone off. One cool thing is that the app also vibrates your phone, so there isn't even need to look at the display. For example, I just held my phone, started doing Kegels while watching TV, and it worked perfectly. Above the circle is the number of sets you have to complete. On the bottom right, you have the exercise you are doing, either Kegel or reverse Kegel. On the left is how much time is left in your workouts. It's a very easy system to learn, understand, and use daily. After doing a workout, you will get a point. After a few points, you will start to level up. Each level will increase your overall time of the workout by making you do more reps or for holding longer. I love this leveling system as a gamer as it increases the challenge while not making it too hard to do. You can decrease the level whenever you want. However, if you want to increase it, you have to keep doing the workouts. If you want to, for instance, unlock all levels, you have to enable God mode on the app, which does cost an extra $2. I don't like when they have like DLC like that. The application overall is $3, which is a very good deal with how well designed it is. And I actually really like the color scheme. That white and that red looks great. I understand it's just a way to make more money from the application. Still, changing difficulty levels should be something built into the application. Hiding the toggle behind a paywall just doesn't sit right with me regarding these health applications. Besides a workout, you can review a more detailed instruction guide on locating the Kegel muscles and adjusting the application settings. You can set up workout notifications and reminders throughout the day, reminding you to keep working out those muscles. And I have to say, I turned on my notifications. I like this feature. You set up when you want to do them. For instance, I did them at night, right after work, when I'm sitting and watching TV after eating dinner. Great time to do them. Another cool feature is the point decay system, which encourages you to return to the application and do your Kegel muscles. It's a reminder in the application that your muscles decay if you don't work them out, and it works as a motivator to keep coming to this application and doing your Kegel muscles in general. Not Kegel muscles, doing your Kegels in general to work your pelvic floor muscles. Overall, the application is incredibly well made with that great color scheme I mentioned and a very simple design. I have to give them a big props up. For like a sex application, this is really well done. Some additional features I would add are like articles on like the importance of Kegel exercises and more information on like the pelvic floor. Something like what Hinge does with back applications articles, they could do something like that for Stamena. Overall, Stamena is a simple $3 experience that teaches men how to last longer in bed with Kegel exercises. With that price point, I will say that it is actually a must purchase for us dudes. There's a reason it's in the top 100 applications, paid health applications within the iPhone Apple Store. I don't know why I say iPhone Apple Store. It's just the Apple Store now. You spend more money on a McDonald's cheeseburger nowadays than you would do by purchasing this app. At least you can do is purchase something that will improve your sex life. And I'll be honest, this is like 3 months since I've written this script. I still do the Kegel exercises to this day. I'm just like, and I don't want to say my sex life has been improving greatly, but it's pretty good. After around 30 days of stamina, this is back then, I was on level 8 with 26 total points. My workout time increased from level 1's 3 minutes and 16 seconds to level 8's 4 minutes and 41 seconds. Wow, I'm doing Kegels for like 5 minutes. I'm just like bam, 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 reverse. I didn't feel any stronger in that area other than maybe being able to push out a little more urine and like maintain an erection a little longer. And like I said, I'm still doing it to this day, and both those statements are true. Also, I'm not sure how to say this, but I was a little bit hornier during this time for some reason. I looked online, and it seems to be kind of like a common thing on multiple threads. Like if you do Kegel muscles, it tends to just make you hornier, both women and men. I guess it's maybe just like a good symptom of like working out that area. It reminds you of like, hey, I have genitals, I should probably use them. I actually have no idea why that's true or why doing Kegels make you hornier, but it does. Just forewarning you if you're single. For the big reveal, my sex went from 8 minutes and 23 seconds to 10 minutes and 42 seconds. I only recorded it once in the beginning and once at the end, so it's nothing like an averaged increase. However, it's still a good amount, and I'll be honest, it's probably above 10 minutes now. It's pretty good. Some of that can be chopped up to doing it more with a higher level of horniness that I still feel when compared to the before app, but I would give the Kegel some credit. And I should also say that I've also been working out a little bit more, which I heard also read can increase your horniness and can increase your life in bed. So I think maybe it's a conjunction of both the app and working out. That's, a good thing. Overall, my experience was incredibly pleasing for both the app and the results. Stamena has a great design and a leveling system that makes it super easy to start with. And I'll be honest, I really love the leveling system as an obvious video game nerd. I would say that this is one of the best apps I have used on the iPhone, and that's not even being hyperbolic or anything like that. I really like this application. If you can't purchase it, if you don't have like $3, then doing Kegels with like a timer is better than doing nothing at all. Your spouse, partner, or like a casual encounter, if you're single and lucky, will thank you, and it will help close that orgasm gap between lesbian women and straight women. Who knows? If all you watching do Kegels, we can bring the average amount of sex that men last in bed from 5 minutes to 6 minutes. Let's do this, man. Let's last longer in bed. Come on. We got another minute on the pogo stick for you ladies, and it's all thanks to me. You're welcome. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any challenges, apps, or anything you want me to review or do, then please leave them as a comment below. As you can tell from doing this video, I have like no shame. So if it's anything dirty, I'll pretty much do it. I will do pretty much any challenge that isn't like illegal or anything like that. Also, if you like this video and if you like all the work that went into this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year to unlock that ad revenue, baby. So that way this video can be demonetized and I can be part of the YouTube community that I used to watch as a kid. The more money I get from the ads will go into this channel, and more money I can spend on videos and doing apps and like purchasing projects. Again, I have like a full-time job that makes pretty good money. So I'm going to be spending all the money I get from AdSense back into this YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter at TrueJackJenk. Lastly, have a fantastic day, everyone. All you guys who are watching are Kegel masters. One more time before we go. Let's go. Ooh. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Keep holding it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. That felt good. Kegel master. Talk to you later.